Hello everyone, this is toasterpip here, and today I'm going to do a really simple little time lapse for you. Just me digging out the hole. You know how I said welcome to hell in my last video? Yeah, that's basically what this video is going to show you, but 8 times faster so you don't have to sit through 40 minutes or whatever it was. Yeah, it would have been 40 minutes. But, anyway, I also wanted to talk about, well, while we're here, I wanted to talk about some of the other plans I used to have for this server, because even though I didn't decide to go through with them, I think they're pretty cool. So, first off, I was going to build just a pretty simple spire, nothing too fancy, and quite a bit smaller than what I'm planning here. But it would have been nice, just, again, really simple. But another plan that I had was what I was referring to as the Aeroplex. It was going to be a huge floating vehicle. Most of the designs were vehicles, starships kind of thing. Went through several iterations. My original plan was to have it be more like a floating city or floating base. As you can see here, never really got past the sketch stage. The next version was to have it be sort of an interstellar freighter type ship, but again, it was a little too much. Next, I was going to go with something a little simpler, a build I was going to call the Spearhead, but I don't really know why I decided not to go with that one. Probably because oh yeah, I remember now. I was trying to build it in my test world just to see how hard it was going to be, and yeah, it was going to take forever because I wanted to use stone slabs. The third iteration that I was going to use was the Victorious, and this one was a little more actually ship-like, and I actually got quite a bit farther in designing it. As you can see here, it's actually a 3D model, one that I built in SketchUp, and I actually had started building it in a test, or not a test world, I was building it on a creative server that I was part of. But it ended up not looking very good, so I decided not to go with that design. I also have the design layout here for what I was going to put in this hole that I'm digging. Unfortunately, it's really small, so you can't really see can't really see the fine detail. But basically, it's going to be a big, huge circle with columns running up the side. I'm thinking of using primarily smooth stone and stone brick with it, because there's enough cobblestone in the build already, just from the retaining walls. I might use cobble as an accent sort of thing, but for the most part, I'm going to avoid it. Also, I kind of want to show you guys some of the builds that I had planned for other worlds and never finished. So, for a while I was working on an adventure map that I was going to call, I believe it was Galeza, or Galiza. I never really established that. But the working title was The Hall of Rings. And I had actually built the hall, and as you can see on the screen there, it was quite a project. It was actually going to be a primarily exploration adventure map where you follow between these various places, all gathering up obsidian to complete a portal through which you can jump to actually find your way to the Hall of Rings. And it was going to be kind of in reverse chronological order, where the Hall of Rings was built, or it came to Galeza a long time ago, and the occupants eventually abandoned it, and you get to find some of their settlements and go through some of what they had built and where they lived. And then eventually, when you do start making your way to the Hall of Rings, you find out that these people were actually what eventually became the zombie pigmen. But anyway, I think I've rambled on long enough. So I'm going to leave the time lapse here, and I will see everyone later. Bye.
Interception.